Welcome, guys, to the DGL game between EFO and S17 Cykas. The team, it looks like all pick, but the team's drafted last night already, so everything's been sorted. I'm Snare, and I'm joined by Saint D. How you doing, man?
It's all good. I'm looking at the draft right now and I'm seeing some interesting things on easy forfeit. There's a Pudge Omni Knight combo. Good lord, what in the hell? I haven't
It's
seen
actually
this.
disgusting.
No, it's pretty disgusting. I haven't seen it in a long
Yeah.
time. I don't think I've really seen it being used in the pro scene that often. But that, oh my soul. And the Void and the
Yeah.
Razor. I don't know how these guys didn't get banned in when they were doing the drafting. Abaddon being picked up. I don't see that guy getting picked up that often as well.
I like the Abaddon pick, right? Because of the Mist Coil is deceptively good, and the Aphotic Shield, right? You put Aphotic Shield onto a Death Prophet, right? And she's running around. Now, you can't let Death Prophet just keep running. Or you put it onto the Viper. You have to commit to try. Now, you can't. There's a lot of heal actually coming out from both teams.
There's a lot of heal going out from both these teams. I think you look at what S17 has. They have a pretty decent push. They have a pretty decent pick-off potential. They have pretty decent team fight, but I guess the team fight overall kind of goes the way of EFO. I mean, they have a Razor, they have a Void, they have the Omni Knight, and I think the last time I saw Omni Knight in an actual pro game was the International 2014 EG picking it up with the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, that was quite strong. Actually, no, I saw it a couple of days ago. Actually, I think it was which team was it? IFG or TFI? One of them played it.
Oh,
in the
okay.
DL game. Quite good, quite good. And what I do like about Cykas' draft actually is the combination of the Wraith King support, and it's a support Wraith King, right?
Yep.
With the looks like it's going to be a laning Abaddon actually. So let's see. Okay, Horn starting. Let's quickly see how this works. It looks like both teams really want to fight. Purple Puppy on the side of EFO, on his faceless Void. We're gonna have Render in the mid lane playing his Razor, Crow Ninja on that support Disruptor. That leaves Fracture on the support Omni Knight, and then Resolve playing the Pudge.
And over on the Radiant for S17 Cykas, we've got Dash playing up the Death Prophet. Over on the mid lane, we've got Sporto playing up the Viper. You look at over at the top lane, we've got Deansbury playing up the Pugna. We've got Snap, it's MC2 playing the Wraith King. And we've got Tits McGee playing up the Abaddon. Wait, aggressive
Yep.
tri-lane. Okay.
I wrote farming Abaddon, dude.
But yeah.
This is
This is interesting coming out from because you don't get to see Abaddon being picked up as a core very often, because once you commit him as a core, that puts so much pressure on him as a farmer, that his influence over on the early game in terms of how aggressive the rest of the team is might be less than what you'd expect from a support Abaddon.
Yeah, normally with the support Abaddon, you expect them to actually be doing a lot and keeping the team alive. The sustain allows you to be a lot more aggressive, but
Yeah.
if he's the one farming, that means that they have to commit to try keeping him alive. So he can't really sacrifice himself just to make sure that everyone stays alive.
Yep.
One thing, wait, hold on. Is this?
Oh,
is this
Dash
an
may be
Aghanim
losing
set
his
again?
life here.
He might. Oh, we actually somehow survived. He actually had to commit support to save him though.
Yeah. Wait, you were saying what's an Agasm's game?
Is this an Aghanim's game for Tits McGee? Is he gonna buy the Ags Abaddon? I've never actually seen it in a
I've
pro
never
game.
seen it in a pro game. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, what is the actual? Let's see. Upgradable by Ags. The duration.
The Ags upgrade
is-
basically increases duration and 35% of all damage in a AoE that all allies take is directed towards him.
I don't know if it's worth, man. Oh, we've got a Ray
Yeah,
5
man.
blast catching Purple Puppy. Purple Puppy maybe in a world of trouble. There goes your kinetic field, keeping Autismicky and Snap.
Why is everyone so low? Like Tismaki is always out of mana, and Purple
Everyone
Puppy just has
is
to burn
low.
so many consumables.
Everyone's so low right now. I think both teams are trying to be as aggressive as possible. But the problem over on EFO is that they've committed to dual lane. So there's not that much. There's not that much they can. There's not that much in the way of kill potential just yet until Count Ninjutsu actually gets up a few levels as well. Until Faceless Void gets up a few levels as well.
The thing is, though, with the amount of aggression that went going on to dash in the bottom lane, they forced S17 to actually commit to dual lanes as well.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that stupidly fast level 6 coming out of the Death Prophet that they were hoping for.
Yeah.
Just because of how potent the combo between Pudge and Omni Knight is. I mean, they had to come here to support her.
Yeah. Yeah. As on the flip side, obviously, on the bottom lane, there is actually decent kill potential with the Pudge and the Omni Knight.
Yeah. That's not something that you want to try to face alone. And mid lane, the obvious happening, Razor beating Viper. One of the few heroes in the game that can consistently do it.
Yep, it's unfortunate when you've got a hero that you pick to destroy a lane and he gets there's obviously we've got a dead dash.
First blood. Yeah. I don't know why Dean's Bailey didn't decrepify. Didn't actually. Yeah, don't know. But yeah, that wouldn't really matter. That death was gonna happen no matter what.
And that's first blood going the way of a Pudge.
Okay, wait. Do you actually like laning Pudge? What do you think of laning Pudge? What's your thoughts on how they? Because sure, it's useful now, right? But will it stay useful?
Okay, laning Pudge, and I'm guilty of drafting it at some point. But laning Pudge is not really viable because Pudge requires his levels very quickly, and once he gets his levels, thing is, Pudge is not about farm. Pudge is about farming heroes. So once he gets his levels up, he moves around the map. He pretty much changes the tempo of the game. And when you put him in a lane, you kind of run the risk of losing out on his potential level advantage. Ooh, we've got engagement going out top. Ray 5 blast catching Count Ninjutsu. A few right clicks going out. There goes your kinetic field. But Count Ninjutsu takes a fall to the Wraith King. And it looks like Tits McGee may actually be next. There goes a Ray 5 blast catching Purple Puppy. Purple Puppy needs to get out. Otherwise, he might be in a world of trouble. But the backtrack doing so much work for him. There goes a time walk. Tits McGee may be in a world of trouble. In the back lines on the bottom lane, we actually lost Dean's Betty. But
Dead, but Purple
Puppy's gonna lose his life right now. The moment that shield pops, he might actually lose his life.
Backtrack, no way.
Purple Puppy, and he time walks out of it. What in the world?
That was ridiculous.
Pseudo random. Yes, that is pseudo random right there. Yes.
Pseudo random. That was actually quite disgusting. Oh, Dash dead again. Oh no, wait, they're not gonna try commit to it.
Oh, Resolve actually falling a little bit low.
Dire's top tower is under
There's
attack.
no, but he's Fracture's here, man. He's cool. He doesn't guess. He's like, it's all good.
This purification is actually gonna be a bit of a problem coming out from these two.
I'm still in awe of Purple Puppy somehow not dying.
I don't even know. I don't
Backtrack, man.
Backtrack OP, man. And that's another. That's I think when you look at Void, I think that's why a lot of teams even prefer going for the Void instead of the Tidehunter, because Backtrack is pretty much in terms of your survivability, it's actually a bit stronger than Kraken Shell in terms of how often it procs.
Yeah, it's like people keep forgetting that how often you'll be missing your attacks, and it's not like it just dodges physical attacks. You can dodge pure magic attack as well. Hook actually going out that he gets hit with the purification. Death Prophet actually got a kill on Count Ninjutsu, but now they're coming for Death Prophet. They actually get a kill. Resolve killing speed, 3 kills for him, and this combo putting in their work, man.
Combo putting in the work. The question is, how is it going to translate into the later stages of the game?
He looks like he's actually going to be building up, but he's actually going to get hooks again. Dean's Baby is now the next one to die. Resolve, dominating streak, 4 kills for him. And he's going to have a very fast Blink Dagger. And once that happens, I think S17 is going to have a very difficult time, firstly, controlling him, but secondly, they don't have much vision around the map, so he's going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And because it's Pudge, he can blink to places that you really won't expect and just kill you from there.
Indeed, good sir. I think they need to be wary about this Pudge combo, because if Pudge gets enough momentum, I mean Pudge on in the lane is not necessarily one of those heroes who can't get momentum apart from another. Ooh, there goes a hook. There goes your dismember, and that's a dead Tits McGee.
This Pudge pick, damn.
This Pudge pick doing so much work.
This is gonna be a 9-minute blink dagger. Jeez.
That is pretty scary. I mean, almost got another hook out. This is pretty much the more looks like Dash may just lose his life. There goes a time walk. Dash is probably gonna lose his life. Is there a lucky bash going out? Oh, just too fast. Just too fast.
For that glimpse.
Just too fast.
Actually, you use that glimpse. No mana for the kinetic field or anything. So
yeah, they glimpsed them back into a kinetic field, but they just didn't have enough damage going out.
Deansbury.
Ooh,
their
looks
position
like
actually really weirdly. Blink dagger picked by the Pudge. So now the Fisher Bang actually hitting onto Snap. And then now Sporto, he's actually taking a lot of damage. They're gonna bring down the Netherworld, and now they might actually want to try hook again. Is there mana for another purification?
Nope, no mana
a couple
for
of players that
purification.
going onto Fracture. They might try to kill him. Blink forward onto
Deansbury might lose his life.
He might actually lose his blast. Double kill actually for Resolve, and now he's got repel on him. He might actually try to move forward, but there's no mana for anything else.
Good God. It's actually disgusting how early of a BKB you essentially have when you have an Omni Knight.
Yeah, Omni Knight with repel. Now Tits McGee's here. Does he see? Okay, Fracture's left, so this is gonna be, if they want to make something happen, it has to happen right now.
Now's the time to make it happen. Ooh, and he blinks out.
Just blinks out. How much does S17 wish that they had the hook now?
Oh man, they're envious of that hook. And in the meantime, Purple Puppy getting some farm in the meantime as well. Razor getting some farm. So there's a lot of farm going the way of EFO, and you don't want Razor and Void both getting the win over in their lanes.
Razor already have his mechanism. Hand of Midas actually picked up by Purple Puppy, so he's so unafraid. He's like, I can just farm, fuck it. I am not even stressed. My Jimmys ain't even rustled. So
yeah, man, cool. That is pretty scary.
Chronosphere is ready. If there's some support, there's no mana onto Sporto actually.
Oh, looks like Tits McGee may be in trouble. There goes the purification. Good lord, he melted. Wow.
That damage.
Oh my god.
Relax.
Guys, take it easy. Oh, wow. Oh man, he melted. Wow. That was the epitome of melting right there.
Yeah, that was just nothing you can do. Right now, a Cloak being picked up by Resolve. He's sitting on 4.6k net worth. That's about 3 above even the Razor. The closest hero that's even close is the Viper, sitting on 3k.
Hey man,
and Sporto actually doesn't have his mech yet.
That's how
actually quite far.
That's how Pudge works, man. He farms heroes. Ooh, there goes the dismember going out onto Deansbury. Deansbury probably gonna lose his life as the rod takes out, and that's a dead pug now.
And you see, once Blink Dagger comes out on Pudge, you are never ever safe anywhere on the map. This hero is really annoying to play against, because if you don't shut him down, these kind of things happen, and there's literally nothing you can do to stop it if you haven't been stopping him already.
Yep, and he gets out of control pretty fast. And it's once again, I think the big tipping point here is they have essentially an early BKB hook going out onto O-Snap. He's definitely going to take a fall if the rock takes down. There goes the Eye of the Storm. The Exorcism was also proccing, but Purification doing so much work right now. There goes the Plasma Field. Plasma Kill catching 3. That's a death prophet. O-Snap's probably going to lose his life. Resolve might fall in the background. He actually takes a spill to Sporto over on the Viper. So that's roughly a 3-for-1 right now. There goes the Chronosphere. Sporto about to lose his life as well. So EFO taking the better half of that exchange. Decrep going out, but Deansbury walking into no man's land. He better take a step back, because that's not where he wants to be.
That was one of the worst things that could have happened at this point, because even though they had to use their Wraith Knight ultimate, right? So that's down forever.
Yep.
They had to use the Viper Strike, they used Exorcism, and they only got the Pudge. Sure, it's 1,000 gold going the way of Sporto, but Is it
But-
really not at this point? Like, it finished his mech, but what now?
What now? Especially considering that Void is still sitting farming up a storm. I mean, you look at I mean, this is essentially a Void who's gonna get out of control. On top of the fact that you've got a Pudge who's already what, level 10. He's sitting at level 10. Obviously, then Sporto is above him, but on top of that is the Razor. So there's a lot of on top in terms of the cores coming out from EFO. There's a lot of momentum going their way. Ooh, looks like we got
Field being procced off, Khan Ninjutsu. It's actually taking a lot of damage, but they put the repel on him. I don't think it's going to be enough. One more actually should be able to bring down Nether Toxin doing the work. So they get a kill on Clone Ninjutsu. Ooh, resolve. But now they know where he is, but there's no way to reach him. Hook cooling down, 5 seconds. He's going to try for another lucky one. They throw out the Nether Ward. Purple Puppy actually taking a lot of damage. But
He's gonna try.
He might even force him to time off. They hit him with a Wraith Blast, a couple of right clicks. Yeah, he just timed off himself out. And then now Fracture actually being the one that's taking damage. He puts a repel on himself. Resolve, very wisely, keeping hidden. Fracture, life drain actually going out onto him, but the repel actually doing a lot. Yeah, Pudge just TPs himself out. He's like, this is lost, and now they're gonna get a tier 1 tower for their troubles. And Razor though, pushing mid, so he's gonna get that as well. He might try to trade this unless they choose to live, or which they don't actually have anymore.
Yeah, man. That was a very good exchange coming out the way of S17, and they need things to go this way if they wanna curb the advantage going the way of EFO, because I mean, you look at the gold graph right now. The gold graph is tipping at 5,000 in favor of EFO. It's sitting at 7.5 on the XP graph. So they need to change something, and they need to change something fast. I mean, the bigger thing is they've got a DP and a Pugna, so they need to take down towers fast and furious. No pun intended.
Fast and Furious. Okay. Resolve. My one actually going to spot though. Is the hook available? Catches him. Yeah, he's definitely a dead man. They have static link purification, plasma field. Pudge gets the kill. And I think actually in this game they might have benefited more from having Wraith King being the farmer, but now he's actually in trouble himself. They might be forced to actually go try help him out. Yeah, forced rotations. So it's cool. They're like hashtag space creator. Purple Puppy now has the bottom lane all to himself. He can farm that up.
Rough life is rough.
This Pudge pick has just been putting in work. This has been the crux of the entire reason why they're in the position they are right now. It's just because the way Resolve's been playing this Pudge, he's been playing it pretty much perfectly.
Yeah.
Has hardly missed a hook, and he always hooks the correct targets, and the combo coming in with Fracture as well is really, 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 really potent.
Yeah, man. I think the big thing is the fact that they made sure they didn't nerf his leveling in terms of committing into the dual lanes. Ooh, we've got the Dismember going out. There goes the purification. I have the Storm going out as well. Looks like we may have some damage going out onto Render. Render actually takes a spill to the Pugna. There goes a few poison attacks going the way of Resolve. The Exorcism actually been procced as well. There goes the Crypt Swarm. Resolve, so damn tanky. He's being decrypt up. We've got a Chronosphere catching 3 actually. Can Purple Puppy do anything? I mean, the Exorcism still dealing a lot of damage. Purple Puppy might lose his life. Resolve having to fall back, but he's still got a decent amount of HP. Render being decrypt up as well. The Exorcism still being procced out. We've got the Plasma Field going out. There goes your ultimate coming out from Tits McGee, but the Dismember going out onto him, and he loses his life to the Purification. So much damage going the way of both teams right now. There goes the mech being procced, and Dean's Betty might be lost, but there goes a Ray 5 Blast catching Resolve in the back and making sure he doesn't take down Dean's Betty. Ooh, and the hook missing out. Wow, that was a very extended engagement, and we've got a Ray 5 Blast going out. There goes the blink.
He has reincarnation though. So
he has reincarnation, yeah.
But I'm not sure why. There's no way for his team to actually come help him re-engage onto this, and he might actually lose life a second time. He's
looking to go for a Ray 5 Blast. The Ray 5 Blast going out, but the Purification takes him down so fast. Tits McGee losing out his life as well. There he falls. We've got the Viper Strike going out into Render. I have the Storm still proccing, but Render does take a spill to the Viper.
And Sporto got glimpse back. The tragic thing that happens when you play against a disruptor.
Yeah, man.
TP in to try help a fight and get glimpse back.
Well, he still got a kill. He still got a kill though.
Yeah.
He may have been pulled back, but he still got the kill. Ooh, if there's a Klims, Deansbury might be in a world of trouble. There goes the Klims, there goes the kinetic field. That's gonna be a dead Deansbury. If he escapes, I'm gonna lose my mind.
There we go.
And he decrypts. Not the best time to put off the decrypify.
Probably not. And Purple Puppy actually got the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane in the meantime. So that was a really chaotic fight, right? There were 2 buybacks on both teams.
Yep.
But the big story there is that Pudge died. Did Pudge die? He didn't die, did he?
Nah, as far as I can tell, Pudge
He didn't die again.
Die in that engagement.
And now he's actually leveled up Flesh Heap, so each time that he stays around not dying, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. He comes back, he hurts you even harder, so
that's going to be a problem. The thing is, going into the late game, EFO have the lineup for the late game. Ooh, looks like we've got Sporto's definitely going to lose his life. There goes the Thunder Strike onto him. He throws out a Viper Strike and trying to get something in return, but it's not going to be too much. There goes the ultimate coming out from Tits McGee. We've got the Guardian Angel going out. Looks like we've got a Life Drain going out onto Resolve. The Exorcism is also being procced. But damn, Resolve is so tanky. There goes the Chronosphere. Chronosphere catching 3. There goes your Eye of the Storm. There goes the Plasma Field as well. We've even got a Static Storm going out. That's 3 kills going the way of EFO. And it looks like they're going to looking to make it more. There goes Deansbury. Deansbury takes a spill. Dash is next. Dash is next on the hit list. And there goes the glimpse back into the Kinetic Field. And that's going to be a dead dash. And that's a 5-man wipe going the way of EFO. And GG gets called. 19-minute game. 19-minute game, ladies and folks, and it's all down to Pudge and Omni Knight. There was just no answer for that combo. Just no answer.
There's nothing they could do. Like, no matter what they could do, like, even normally you would say that you can somehow do something against a Pudge, but Resolve, that guy played perfectly. Like,
yeah,
he did everything he needed to do.
And Fracture, man.
Also,
Fracture. I think yes. When you look at the Pudge combo with Omni Knight, I mean the obvious winner is the hook rot and purification. But the big thing is how early a lot of these guys were immune to magic. I mean, that repel was so strong. I mean, a lot of these heroes could go in with no fear of any magical damage coming out the way of forfeit. In terms of disables, I mean, Wraith King had to always look out for who he has to actually throw out the Wraithfire Blast. But yeah, it was a pretty good game coming out from EFO. They played it the way they needed to play it.
So now EFO, they won that game in very convincing fashion, and they're gonna move forward. I think that's their last game that they have to play. Yeah, there's the final games now. They're sitting at 26 points in the group B, pretty much guaranteed to go in. The only team above them at the moment is Team Newbie.
Indeed.
So this means that they will probably stick around in the first division, and this might even mean DGC.
Yep, possibly, man. Nonetheless, that was EFO taking a very, very convincing game over S17 Cykas, and just like that, as Snare mentioned, these guys will probably make it into DGC, stay in the first division, and I think okay, this is S17's second loss right now of the evening, right?
Yeah,
so things aren't looking that great for them. I'm not entirely sure how the other teams are going to be doing, because I think some of the other teams in their group still have a few more games to go, but we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, I'm your host Saint D with Snare from EAE Gaming. Follow us on Facebook at EAE Gaming. Follow us on Twitter at EAE Gaming. Follow our YouTube channel EAE Gaming. We will have a lot of these VODs up as soon as possible.
Yes, and if you don't, we'll come to your house and hook you like Resolve. Good night.
You know that that's a terrible joke, right?
I know it's terrible, but still, it's funny.
I'm just saying. I'm not laughing at the quality of the joke. I'm just laughing that you actually said it. But yeah.
Yes, I said it. Yeah.
Okay. Cheers, folks.